Hello everyone. So this is, as you can see, I'm getting help from Lenovias. This is the Erguno's point of view because we are still waiting for the others. Hopefully we will get it. But while we wait, I can introduce you the teams that they will play now. So it's Regicide East versus GSC Blue. Regicide East, the captain is Erguno, the one that we are watching right now, with players also Bruno, Fiskaren, Hypnoshark, Alexa, and Tyler. However, Erguno, also Fiskaren, and Tyler will play this match. On the other hand, we have GSC Blue, which is Onks, Zamu, Make 17th, Litu, and Blue 96. This is the current table. As you can see, there will be 6 maps played. Points distribution in 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With first place getting 8 to the last one. If there is a player with 2 same placements, both of them will get points for the higher positions. The site that we'll be using is the site which is in the 4v4 rules. It's the recommended site because it's very easy to use. It's very practical. And the maps have been decided, or rather, they are actually being decided now. So, the maps are going to be chosen right now, and I'm going to live commentate on which picks and bans they're going to choose. So, the first, it goes like this. The teams first ban 2 maps. Team A bans first map, then TB bans first map, then Team A bans their second map, and TB bans their second map. And then they pick 3 maps each, which is a total of 6 maps. First team that will choose the map is GSC, then 2 maps RC, 2 maps GSC, and the final goes to RC. I also have to thank Lenovias for developing this tool. It's very practical, and he actually made even multiple modes for this, even specifically mode for the current league that we'll be using. So big shout out to Lenovias. And we are still waiting for both teams to be ready for the pick and ban. GSGs, they are both ready, and GSC banning their first map. Let's see what they will ban. GST ban Engine Labs. Now it's RC's turn to ban. RC are still thinking. They have 10 seconds left, or thereabouts. And they banned Polar Pass. Very interesting choice. GSC are very good at Polar Pass, as is RC is very good at Engine Labs, so they are thinking very technically about this. The second ban should be coming very soon from GSC. And they decided to ban Spire Circuit. Ooh, but RC decided very fast to ban their second map, which is Nina's Nightmare. Very interesting choice. The first ban from GSC, first pick from GSC, I'm sorry. What will they pick? Electron Avenue, okay. They are very good at that track with Speed Ghost. RC's first pick. They are still thinking. They will pick Mystery Caves, okay. Very interesting choice. And now for their second pick. What will they choose? Out of Time. Okay. Two very interesting choices from the RC. Now GSC Blue are picking their second map. Oh, they picked Tiny Arena. Very interesting choice again. They have great players who are very good at Tiny Arena, but so does RC. And their final pick will be... They don't have much time for their final pick. Oh, in the last second they choose to pick Assembly Lane. And now for the final pick for RC. They are still choosing. They are thinking very carefully. This could determine their points. And they chose... And they chose Oxide Station. So the 6 maps that will be played are Electron Avenue, Mystery Caves, Out of Time, Tiny Arena, Assembly Lane, and Oxide Station in those order. I'm very excited for the match. We are talking about two of the best teams in the whole world for the Crash Team Racing game. So this is definitely the first match that we are all looking for. When it comes to the Group A, it consists of Regicide East, GSC Blue, Nefarious Trophies, and Axis Randoms. When you look at the group, you will definitely say that Regicide East and GSC Blue are the clear favorites. However, Nefarious Trophies and Axis Randoms are no slouches either. They will surely try to get top 2 places for the playoff position. Because remember, there are 4 groups of 4 teams with top 2 in each group advancing, so that's 8 teams in playoffs. The teams in first place cannot draw each other, so they will draw the teams that are in second places. And the teams in in the same group cannot be drawn for the same round, for the first round of playoff each quarterfinals. So should those teams advance, they cannot meet in the quarterfinals. They will only be able to meet in the semis or in the finals. Now we are just waiting for the final productions so that teams are inviting each other. Players are inviting each other, and our production staff will show that as well. Oh, and here it is. As you can see, we have multiple point of views. We have Ergunos, Fiscarens, Litus, and Onks. So 2 from Regicide and 2 from GSC. I'm very excited for this one. They are almost prepared. We have Erguno, Fiscaren, Tyler, and Orso in the team. So they are here. So we are just waiting for one of their players, GSC. And we can see that Fiscaren is inviting the final player. Oh, and they're now the Fiskaren is the host of this match, and now they're picking their first track, which is Electron Avenue. Also remember this is 5 laps, no AI. I mean they're 8 players, so there can't be any AI, and items are allowed. So remember, this is very exciting. When all players click ready, then the host can actually start the match. So we have 4 Puras, which is the GSC members, and the rest of the racers are RC members. So it's pretty obvious that who is who. So I'll try my best to commentate even with the stream delay. So hopefully everything will turn out fine. Players are slowly clicking the ready button. So in a very short amount of time, we should have our first actual 4v4 race start. This is the first time we are doing the 4v4 league. We had a lot of teams joining the league, 16 teams, with 4 players of minimum, and some even joined 6 players because subs are allowed, meaning you can sub in between matches whenever you want. So subs are allowed. Only Zamu now needs to click ready, and we can start. And all races are ready, and the match will start now. Now, after the loading scene, we shall have the RC and GS team have raced multiple times, and they are pretty much equal when it comes to racing strength. So this is very, very, very interesting. As you can see, we have 4 point of views here, and the race will start now. Piscaren with the lead, and they went with the Speed Ghost GSC members, which made the RC members fall behind very, very shortly in the race. The GSC members are top 2 at the moment, and unfortunately Fiskarens gets hit, but he gets squashed as well. This is very hard to choose out of the 4. And Fiskaren fails, but let's look at the GSC members. Both Lito and Ongs are holding top 2 pretty easily, with Erguno just behind them in 3rd place. He needs to catch up very fast, because the GSC members will just do the Speed Ghost again. This we are now watching the point of view from Onks, and he is going for the speed ghost. He is going for the speed ghost, and it's a very very good speed ghost, and he's still in the first place. He's in comfortable lead as well. GSC are still in top 2, and we can see on the mini map that Fiskaren is pretty struggling at the bottom. We are now watching Erguno's point of view, and he's in 4th place, with 3rd place getting hit, as well as the 2nd place getting hit. Could this be a turnaround? Now, it's first, the player on the 1st place is a GSC member, with 2nd place being Erguno, an RC member. This is getting very tight. Third, the battle for 3rd and 4th is also very tight. And Erguno dodges, and he still has the bomb. Will he back it soon? There is a lot of TNTs and beakers, and he backs it. And we are watching now the point of view from Fiskaren. We can see that he has a juiced up orb waiting. He's probably called his teammates to keep it. But now we are back to Litu's point of view. He is in comfortable 1st place position. He's very far from the others. It seems that GSC has retained their first 2, and they had 3rd position as well. Top 3 is very, very good. The top 3. Now they're top 4 as well, the GSC. This is not good for the RC. Being bottom 4 gives you the minimum amount of points you can get in a race. There are a lot of items, and there is still 2 more laps, the 4th and the 5th one. We just barely started the 4th one. A lot of things can happen. And we still see that Fiskaren does have this juiced up orb. He still didn't use it, but it's going to be, even if he uses it now, it's going to be very hard for the orb to catch up, especially in this map. And he could only screw his teammates up if he uses it, because his teammates are in the bottom 4 position, and if since it's juiced up, it's going to hit his teammates first. But it does seem that GSC, they are not letting it up. They are still in the top 4 position. They are extremely good. Erguno with a mask, trying to catch up, trying to get points for his team. How will it end? It does seem GSC Leto with the 1st place, with a 5 minute on Electron Avenue, almost a sub 5 minute, 5 laps, which is very impressive. That's not easy to do. And it does seem that GSC will be top 4, and they are top 4. So the current positions are 10 points for RC and 29 points for the GSC, which is a difference of 19. This is not good for RC. This is a very, very huge point difference. They need to get it back in the next 5 maps. And now we'll see the podium. The three Puras, the three Puras in the podium. You don't really see that often in races. So this is we have to congratulate GSC on their first map win, a comfortable win. RC need to get back, and we see the table now. As you can see, it's 29 to 10. Overall position is what matters in this 4v4 race. So the maximum you can get is top 4, which is 29, and minimum you can get is 10. We still have 5 races. Everything can change. So this So this is very interesting. The second race will now begin. They have all prepared themselves, and the second map is Mystery Caves. What will happen? RC need to get back to the race. Obviously, they are my teammates. I hope they will, but only they can do it. They have the power, and I believe in them. GSC are very, very, very strong, both individually and as a team. And it seems the race will now start. It's looking very clean now at the beginning. Everyone is in first or second place. It's very hard to judge. And Piscaran does get hit, and we saw Erguno using a super end, but he does get hits as well. And it seems that GSC are in top 2 position now. Piscaran and Erguno having a not very good race. Very tough. GSC again is now first place. With an RC member being very, very close, but he loses fire. This could mean a lot for RC. Can he take first place? We see Piscaran shooting at make 17, and he doesn't get the hit because of the shield. And RC member does get that first place. It seems that Piscaran lost fire. And he did. What a back spam by Make. That was a very good back spam. Ooh, the orb has been shot. And Ongs has a blue shield, so he'll be able to dodge it. But what about the first placed RC member, Orso Bruno? Will he be able to dodge it? Does he have a shield? Dor will definitely catch him, but what will happen? And he does get, and he was able to dodge it. So he did catch. Oh, that green breaker screwed over Onks, but there is a bad here, and Fiskaren with a boost engine. Ooh, with the mask, he is able to dodge multiple stuff. But also Bruno is in a high lead for RC. This is massive. However, the GSC members are 2, 3, and 4, which is a win in maps, meaning they at the moment have more points in this map. The other RC members need to pick it up. But the 2, 3, and 4 are also looking very, very strong. They are so far behind from the others. Will they be able to catch up in this final lap? Doesn't look like it. Can an RC get a clutch clock? They need it. They absolutely need it. And also gets the win first place, but RC members, GSC members get to 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 10, 11, 13, 16 points for RC, and that means 23 for GSC Blue. So the current points is 52. It's 52 to 26. So that's 18-point difference. Wait, no, it can't be. It's 26-point difference. I'm sorry. That was a miscalculation on my part. This is a very rough start. As you can see, the table is here. It's a not very good start for the Regicide East team. We are now waiting for both teams to pick their map and be ready for the third map. Just remembering you guys that there is another 4v4 coming right after this one at 9 p.m. or in about 30 minutes, which will also be live streamed and produced by Lenovias. And it seems that they're all ready and the loading screen is being shown. So, what happens now? It seems that the race has started. It's out of time. It's chaos at the beginning. Everyone seems to be 4 or 5, like at the same position. It's very hard to determine who is who and who is where. Erguno gets the hit, which is not good. It seems we have a first member is an RC member. So, but again, 2, 3, and 4 are GSC. They need to pick this up. Oh, and it's very tough from Lito losing blue fire like that. And it seems, but they're still keeping their 2-3-4 position. The first RC, the first placed player is so far ahead of everyone. It does seem that it's Exo Tyler. He is very good at this map. It is his baby. And it does seem that RC are picking up. It's there now 1, 4, and 5. Oh, it does seem that Tyler lost his first place, and now GSC are top 2 with with RC, X Tyler, and also being 3 and 4. He's holding that first position. Oh, but he lost his fire by bonking the wall. He could lose. Lito with a very nice drifts to get in a nice position to the defense even quicker. But will he hit a member? And it does seem that he didn't do it. We have GSG are still in top 2 position with also Bruno being very far behind them. But he might catch them. He might catch at least one of them. This is the final lap. Anything can happen. And it doesn't. It seems that GSC get top 2 placement, which is a guaranteed win. And they will get 4th placement as well. GSC struggling a lot. RC are just struggling a lot. So there are 1, 3, 4, and 5. 10, 8, 5, and 4. So that's 18, 5, 23, 4 is 27, and 12. So after that, it's 79 to 38. That is a 41-point difference with 3 more maps. This is not good for the RC. The only way they can now close the gap is to get top 4 in almost in the last 3 remaining maps. They need to do it. Otherwise, they're already hugely behind on the first week. As you can see, the table has been now shown. We are now having both teams again raiding up and choosing the final map. Just tell me if you can hear me. Desktops does seem to be just dead. I don't know. Just tell me if you can hear it. If you can hear me. La, 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 la. The 4th race. It does work? That is perfect. The fourth race is Tiny Arena. What can happen? Can they do it? And it did start. It did start, and we see Fiskaren just getting the lead at the beginning. If you didn't know the Fiskaren, he was actually a world record holder for this map, and he is very consistent at it. And we can see already by the minimap he is just running away with it. Can somebody actually catch him?
Olit sinä.
Oh, GSC members did get hit. Oh, but he squashed him as well. Ooh, that tight nitro
I made a
dodge.
fucking god tier play just now.
Well, Fiskaren is first at the moment, and he's getting chased by the rocket. And he gets hit, and now loses that first position. Oh, but he loses fire. He will now have to go a little wide. And a clock! A clock at the beginning of the race. Should one team used it way late in the game, because that's a very rare item that we don't see that often. See, GSC members are in 3 positions out of the top 4. Fiskaren is second at the moment. Zamu is in 7th place, but Erguno dodges, goes a little wide to hit Zamu, but the rocket goes pardon and misses, and it seems that he got hit by his own teammate. So I don't know what that was, I'm not sure, but anyway, the GSC members are doing really well.
Tää oli vitu farssi kello.
Yeah, at the moment watching Onk's point of view, trying to get close to the 3, 2 and 1, and will be able to do it. As we can see on the minimap, the difference between 1 and 4 and 5 and 6 is very big, or rather 4 and 5. It's going to be very hard for the others to catch up. We are now watching Fiskaren point of view. He is second. Trying to catch up with the first placed, and unfortunately he messes up trying to get short, but he gets hit by a blue shield that we didn't see, and he seems to be third now, and he gets passed and gets hit by a beaker now in 4th place, and then gets hit by a blue orb. This is not good, very rough. Very rough. But it seems that the other GSC members are getting hit as well in the top positions. Will that give a lifeline to the RC? This is very interesting. Oh, that's so unfortunate. And GS members are again top 3 places. Very hard to catch up now. Can RC get at least 3rd place? They could catch up. It's not impossible. Maybe 3 and 4.
Sitten S-turnin jälkeen, kattokaa laatikoiden kohdassa. Olkaa varovaisia. Ja niin, S-turnin jälkeen
This simply isn't Regicide East day.
Sit voi kyllä hyppää.
Oi vittu vaidis! Red Beaker.
GSC are just constantly in top positions, driving very tight lines and being consistent. They're very hard to catch up. We will have, and one race first place has finished with second as well, third now. So top 3 again, 10, 8, 6, that's 24. Will they get 4 to 7 RC? Yes, they will, so that's 25 to 14. So the scores are 104 for GSC Blue and 52 for Regicide East with 2 more maps. That is a difference of 52. That's now impossible for Regicide to catch up GSC Blue, which means that week 1 goes to GSC Blue. However, while they win the first match, it's all about the points total, meaning Regicide can still get maximum of 58 points, which is 29 plus 29, and GSC Blue can get 20 points minimum. So they can close the gap by Regicide East can close the gap by 38 points. But let me tell you, the final 2 maps are Assembly Lane and Oxide Station, with Assembly Lane being played first. But we are first waiting for the contestants. The races will begin very soon. I have updated the scores live so you can see in the document, 4v4 document, and we can immediately sort after the first race because the match have been predetermined. We already know who next opponents are for Regicide East and GSC Blue. For Regicide East, next opponents are Nefarious Trophies, and for GSC Blue are Axis Randoms. But anyway, we have the next race to watch. So let's say good luck to both teams. And let's see if RC can get some points back. Because they can still win the table. This isn't over. There's 6 weeks of league games and then playoffs. Ooh, that is a very nice hit from Leto. It does seem that RC are again behind. GSC in top position again. 1, 3 and 4. With also Bruno and RC member being in second.
Okei, se...
But it's very tight
Se on
at the
sun
top
edes tällä
spot.
hetkellä.
It's
ruudulla.
also Bruno at the top
Ja
spot, but he
Exodus
fell
molemmat.
down, which means he now loses that spot, and now GSC are top 3 with Erguno being close behind in 4th place. Also Bruno is in 5th place, trying to correct his mistake and catch up. That item won't help Erguno at all. He needs a good item. Oh, what a beaker from GSC. That's such an unfortunate. This isn't good. Nothing is going right for RC. You can see that Tyler is way behind in the 8th place. Very hard to catch up. And Erguno is just getting hit and hit with no way of recovering. At the top 4 we have 3 GSC members and 1 RC member. When it comes to item usage, it's 1 against 4, so not good odds for RC. We can see that Fiskaren has unlimited reserves, which means that he doesn't even need to drift to get reserves. He has plenty of it. And we see that Orso has probably got hit, which means that GSC are in top 4 again. This is very, very hard.
Mä heitän Orsoa.
Vittu sä kävit
They are
lähellä
now keeping that top 4 GSC. All they have to do is just
Piikkeri oikkari ennen.
just drive and
Vittu,
that's it.
että oli lähellä mua.
Onks se kuinka lähellä mua? Mulla on nyt
Mä oon ihan sun vieressä.
Varo. Mä
Mä
menen
menen
It seems
tiukat.
that one of their members has lost fire. However, the top 3 are again very far apart from the rest. It's going to be very hard for the rest to catch up. With one final lap coming, they can take wide lines and still win, which is probably would be a smart idea considering all the items that are being placed. We see people struggling, trying to catch up. It's very, very hard on this map. We might not get the second 4v4 match. Oh, that's a big mistake by Fiskaren. GSC are again top 4, so that's 29 points more for GSC. Regicide get 10 points. The points are 133 and 62 for Regicide. It seems that we might not really get the second 4 because one of the members can't play. Oh, then the final map will be played is Oxide Station. For this, we really might not get the second 4v4 match, which should start in 10 minutes, which is a great shame. Hopefully we will, otherwise, because the matches need to be played this week. If a team can't play, they can still play with less than 4 members. However, that it can still be 3v4, for example, but that fourth player from team gets an automatic 8th place. The same if it will be for 2v4. Both players will get 8th placed points, which is 1. So you could still win with 3 members theoretically, but it's very, very hard. Same with 2, you just need to be top 2 every single time and it's a guaranteed win. However, if a team can't participate this week, but the second team just tried and was pretty much up all the time, they'll get the maximum amount of point for the week, while they will get the minimum amount of point. So because it's 1 match per week. While both teams can agree to play this in the second week, however, the week 2 match has a bigger priority over week 1 match. Unless Invictus Relic Platinum is okay with the randoms playing against next week, that can be arranged. And the final match is starting right now, Oxide Station. And it has begun. There was a little bit of problem with Karen's stream, but it has been fixed. And it seems to be Fiskaren's. No, it's May 17th. Since Fiskaren's stream is dead, we are now watching May 17th, Onks and Litus point of view for GSC and Ergunos for RC. Can RC get anything out of this? Even 1 map win. Every single point matters in this league. Since this is the first time 4v4 league is being played for this game, 1 point could make a difference between second and third for the playoff spot. It could really be that. Arguno is getting that, but he lost fire. And he got lead too, which is very good, so one of the members also. Oh, but he gets hit. What will happen? Our Sobruno is in 2nd place. Fiskaren is in 4th. And Arguno is just getting hit by item site after item. Oof. Ooh, that was almost a close hit. And we just got confirmation from Yoki, from Invictus Relic, Platinum player, that the second 4 match will be played at 9 PM plus minus 10 minutes. So we might have some delay. Oh, very unfortunate from Erguno, losing blue fire and bonking the wall. Not good. Fiskaren and Orso are still in 2nd and 4th place. Ooh, and Erguno gets an orb, and a juice tab orb now. Will he use it soon? He will need to, because otherwise the orb won't catch anyone. GST are 1 and 3. He still hasn't used it. Oh, but also is first, but he got hit by something. And now he's back to 2nd. GSC are 1, 3 and 4.
Mä koitan mennä Vaidin.
Mulla on kupa.
Ei, joo, mä pistän
The rough part is now that Orso doesn't have blue fire. Will he get caught up? And what happened to Make? He ran into Beaker. He could have used the mask to dodge it, but not. Oh, but he now used the mask to dodge the orb, so that's even smarter actually. But he still lost blue fire in the process.
Niitten 3 turbopedin jälkeen.
Joo, mä tiedän.
But juiced up super engine. Oh, he dodges now that Beaker. We are now going back to Lee 2. We are seeing that both Orso and Lee 2 have blue shield, meaning they can both dodge items that will now cross them, or the orb that is now coming. Fuck. Well, will Orso catch up the first placed RC Orso? And Ongs has lost fire, but here and he now make Lee 2 also lost fire. Oh, but Orso got hit by an item. That was a great play by GSC. But it seems that Fiskaren can catch them up and he might get first pick and hit the moment he's in first place, as long as he doesn't get hit. That should be good. But it's now, we are in the final lap. Can 1 and 4, Fiskaren and Orso, can they get 1-4? Oh, and did Fiskaren got hit, or will he lose his first place? It's very tight, he might lose it now.
Nice.
On the final turn.
Yes, ykkönen.
And he did lose it! On the last second, we have 0.5 second difference between 1 and 2. It was very tight. So Jesse on 1, 3, 5, and it seems 6th as well, which is 10, 6, 4 is 20, 23 compared to 16. So the final points are 156 to GSC Blue and 78 to Regicide East. So I think that's the difference of 78 points, which is a huge difference in 4v4 wars. As you can see, now is the final score. GSC ran with it, and unfortunately it just wasn't a good day for Regicide East. Usually the results aren't like that. Usually it's very tight. However, Regicide can get their revenge in the match week number 5 when they will play GSC Blue again. So it's not over. Both teams play each other twice, and the final table in the 4v4 league has been finalized, or rather has been now sorted. Now we have GSC Blue in first place with 156, Regicide East second with 78 points. Nefarious Trophies and Axis Random still need to play in their group. But the Group C match, the randoms versus Invictus Relic Platinum, should start soon, very very soon. It does seem that the randoms got another permanent sub, which is Absolute XM, and he will play today, I think. Well, guys, take a short break because the second match will begin very soon. Take a drink, it's going to start in about 10 to 15 minutes, has been said. The streams are being sorted for the second match. Lenovias is very hard working. You really should thank him for everything to make the 4v4 much better than it is now. To make the production even better. Hopefully I can do it myself one day. I will learn it. I want to make this league even better. Seems that Megumi Bandicoot will play as well. I'm not up. We'll see when both teams join. When the streams are up, who will actually play for the randoms. Anyway, before the second match starts, let me introduce you the two teams that will play. So we have the randoms, which is Dawn, or Roddy LC4, Dingo Boy 98, Zuluna, Mr. Sujeito, Ethan the Drake, and Absolute XM. We have seen that Megumi Bandicoot will play only for this week. I mean, so I'll allow it for now, but usually it shouldn't be allowed. Well, on the Invictus Relic Platinum, we have Yoki Sayukri. I almost mispronounced the name again. Oh my god. Yoki Sayukri, Joby, Freezy Me, Arda Styler, Ilfire Rules, and Marco the Phoenix. As you know from yesterday's live commentary as well, Yoki Sayukri actually co-commentated with me, and he is in this Invictus Relic Platinum team. They are one of the top teams in the Crash Team Racing community. And their group C is also one of the hardest. They have the team that are currently playing the randoms, Piker Veterans, and the other GSC team, GSC Red. Very interesting to see who will advance from that group. The streams are being prepared by the host. I can now tell you who will play for the randoms. It's Dawn himself, Roddy LC, Megumi Bandicoot, Absolute XM, and Digo Boy 98. We are still waiting for Lucy, who plays for the Invictus Relic side. And it does seem that Dawn will host for their match. And our production staff has updated the table to match the players playing. We are still waiting for the invites. The four players in the randoms are ready. Maybe they're waiting for the friend invites, since we are already late about 10 minutes. Remember that multiple Invictus Relic player can play, because you are allowed to switch player mid-match, or in between matches I should say, or races. So one member can play 3 maps, the other can play 3 maps. That's why 6 members, up to 6 members are signed. It's very recommended to have subs available for your current match. Maybe they're also picking the maps now in draft tool. I would really like to know what maps they will choose. Novias is asking a team member for a draft link. Because we still don't know which 6 maps are even being played. And they have responded and saying that they will pick maps very shortly. They are just waiting for the opposite team member. We are still waiting for the draft spectate link so that our production staff can show you the maps that are being selected, banned. Hopefully we'll get it soon, so that we don't have to wait any longer. Hopefully we will get it soon. Very, very soon.
Write the bans and picks in the chat. Yeah, we need to play 4 versus 4 without subs now, so sorry for that. Sorry for waiting. As said, we'll start the draft now. Okay, so, wo ist mein Draft? Are you serious? Hallo? Draft. Oh, Junge.
Seems that the picks and bans.
Gut, also Invictus, Relic, Platinum versus
Will be done by
randoms.
chat rather than the tool.
For band 6 picks.
But which
Where's
chat?
Dawn?
So that we can see it as well.
Dawn. I need to scroll down so much. Oh, Jesus. At Dawn. Let's see. Zack. Dude. Okay, plat, randoms, lobby create, copy for the randoms, copy for spectator. I
there is
will
a
also
lobby,
send you the
actually.
link for spectator so you can see the picks and bans. Okay, zack. Lobby.
There's a lobby
Got
set
in.
up. It seems that.
So,
Oh wait, this is with 6 months. Our production staff is now watching the peak live, and it's Invictus Relic Platinum through the randoms. It hasn't even started, which should be now soon. It seems that it has started already, and the first ban from Invictus is Inferno Island. Okay, very interesting choice. Second match, second ban, the randoms. What will they ban? They banned Thunderstruck. Very interesting choice. Why did they ban that? There is another map that Invictus is very good. In Polar Pass from Invictus Relic, what will the randoms now ban? It's their final ban. They banned Tiny Arena. Interesting choices. I'm pretty sure Invictus Relic will pick probably Turbo Track or something like that. They're very good at the track. And I know that the randoms aren't that good at the track. So that's definitely a big plus. Oh, they didn't at the moment. It's the Invictus Relic first pick is Clockwork Wumpa. 2 picks for the randoms, and 1 is Electron Avenue. Do any of them know the Speed Ghost? Can that give them the advantage? And the other is Deep Sea Driving. I know that the randoms are pretty good at the map, but I'm pretty sure Invictus Relic we can say the same, but we don't know that. The second and final pick from Invictus, what will it be? Will they pick a track like Turbo Track or not? And one of them is Ox Station, one final pick. Will we see Turbo Track, or am I just too hopeful for that? What will it be? They're still thinking about it. And it's not, it's actually Barren Ruins. That wasn't what I expected. Finally, Cortex cancelled by the randoms. Wow. Honestly, those are some 6 interesting maps. Clockwork, Electron, Deep Sea, Oxide, Baron, and Cortex. While we have seen Electron and Oxide being played today by the first match, Clockwork, Deep Sea, Baron Risk, Cortex Castle is the new maps, different maps that will be played. Since teams have the choice of picking maps rather than the maps being predetermined, we can see a great variety of tracks being picked by teams, which makes the league so much more interesting. And now the teams, the players are inviting other players from the other team. We know that the randoms are the host. So the randoms must invite the Invictus Relic players. No, actually, Yoki is the one that is going to host. Invictus Relic will be hosting. Seems they changed the host. So from Invictus Regicide, the first 4 players are Yoki, which is the host, Joby is the second, who will play for Invictus Relic. The third one could be Illfire Rules. What could it be? Something else, someone else. No, it's Freezy Me that's being invited. So we have Yoki, Freezy Me, and Joby, and one more. While on the opposing team we have, or the randoms, Dingo Boy, Roddy, Absolute XM, and Megumi Bandicoot. So it is also Illfire Rules, but he was invited last. So could that be strategical placement of the players? The players are preparing, and it seems that final preparation are complete. The map has been chosen. Just a reminder, it's 5 laps. Items are allowed. Something happened to Megumi Bandicoot. He has gone. Will he join soon? Because he is gone from the lobby. Something happened. And Megumi has joined back again. Ooh. We will soon show you the different point of views from different live streams, which we can already show. Because the players are pretty much prepared and ready. And it seems that everyone clicked ready. Yeah, everyone clicked ready on the lobby, so this race could begin. Okay, the race has started now. Hopefully our productions, yeah, our
Freezy is
production has
Coco,
now.
Joby is Big Norm, I am Liz, and Lil Fire is the Penguin. Let's go! The match is about to start.
We have 5 Megumis here. Very interesting.
Yeah, the randoms.
We only have 3
Jetzt sieht man
different
das
point
hier, aber
of
jetzt
views
muss ich
because
Albert
only
gleich
3
Bescheid
people
sagen,
that we
ansonsten
know
sind wir
are
im
streaming.
Arsch. Weil eigentlich
So
hättest du das jetzt gar nicht machen
apologies that we
dürfen.
can't bring you more. But we have point of view from Yoki
Aber ist nicht
and
schlimm.
Roddy.
Immer
We
diese
are now
Selbstgespräche,
showing.
du ich
So
auch.
Yoki is from Invictus Relic, Roddy is from the randoms. And the race will start now. First map, just a reminder, it's Clockwork Wumpa. The countdown has started and it
Nein,
says
Twitch.
first items have who will hit
Let's
who.
go.
It seems that some people have already been hit. How will that affect? It seems that Invictus Relic are in first place as well as second, but Megumi
Oh,
and
dude,
the randoms
meine
are now
Connection.
going for it. Oh, and the TNT on Yoki. Oh, and what an unfortunate dropping from the gears. It's a very good start for the
Dude.
randoms.
Lag is pretty big here.
It seems that people that they are
I hit him.
complaining about the lag, which could be true. We are talking about European and Americans, and we know that the servers from Linux already aren't the best. But if something could happen,
I didn't.
I
I
don't know
did lose an
who
alpha.
the Pentapinium is. I'm guessing he's from Invictus Relic, because I'm guessing
Who is the penguin?
all of the Megumis are from the randoms. So we have in first position Penta Penguin, which could be Invictus Relic player, and the rest could be the randoms, which is 2, 3, and 4. But it seems that the pink Megumi has got hit by something. We are currently watching
Okay.
Yoki's point of view. And ooh, what a dodge! That red beaker, 2
Die
red
Nitro vom Ziel
beakers.
ist weg. Wow, Roddy hat eine rote
Those are
gedroppt,
some
kurz vor dem Zahnrad.
lots of items being placed, but that is to be expected from the 5 lap races. You can expect much more. And he lost blue fire, but he is very close to the STP as well. Ooh, what is going to happen? Oh, but blue shield has protected Megumi, which is the random player, from the red beaker. Ooh, what? It seems that the Ninja Penta has
Die
lost
rote ist immer noch bei
his
dem Platzzahnrad.
place and he's getting hit
Die haben sich
by
wieder gegenseitig
items.
gekillt.
What will
Whoa.
happen? We still have one more full lap after
Mach mal.
this. Megumi, the random, is in first place,
Bin
and the
ziemlich close an
second
den dran.
is
Hab absolut.
Yoki. So he will definitely bring some points.
Die
And
Klasse
it
liegt
seems
immer noch
that
auf
he
der
has now
Abkürzung.
gone to the first place. Something happened to
Megumi hat
Megumi,
Feuer
maybe he
verloren.
lost fire. But he's being chased by the other Megumi, the other random member, the randoms member. Another Megumi has been hit in the back. Oh, but Yoki lost fire. We are now watching the Dingo boy's point of view, now Roddy's point of view, and the clock has been activated. I don't know which member activated it.
Fuck.
Who will get first place?
Let's go. We're gonna get at least 3.
And it seems that
Ah, I did not hit him.
2 Invictus Relic members get two
Oh
top
mein Gott, Nitro
places.
vor dem Ziel, an der Kurve.
We can see their excitement. They are very happy. They're 1, 2 for
Aber
now.
Joby und Freezy sind letzter.
That's a guaranteed win map, meaning that they are on plus.
Mach einen Screenshot,
They'll
mach einen
get
Screenshot, mach
1,
einen Screenshot.
2,
Wenn
7
du
and
durch das
8.
Ziel gefahren bist
So
und du Zeit
that's
hast.
21 points compared to 18. That's 3-point difference. 3-point difference, let me remind you. That's very small amount. With
Too much
5
lag,
more
I'll
maps.
try
The
hosting.
second being Electron Avenue, next map.
Freezy, was war deine Zeit?
We'll now show you the full map, the full table soon.
Du warst Achter. Okay. Und Joby?
7.
As you can see, something is wrong with the table. Either Absolute or Dingo should get 5 points because both of them have 4. So it's not 21 to 4, it's 21 to 18. There you go. It has now been fixed. Now we are just waiting. It seems that Megumi has left again. And as well as Absolute. Wait, what happened? Did the lobby crash? Yes, it seems that the lobby has crashed. The only one who left in the lobby for Yoki are ill-filed rules. What happened? We do know that they are coming from different continents. One is from Europe, the other is from America. Maybe that has affected the host. The players are inviting each other again. So it's going to take a bit more time. Again, currently watching Yoki's stream, and I don't know, he's inviting friends, and it's getting very slow. We are now watching again. We know that the second map is Electron, but what I'm most excited about is deep sea driving. What will happen there? These two maps could be a good opportunity for the randoms to catch up, considering that it's their peak. So they will definitely want to do it. The difference for the first map is only 3 points. It's not a lot. I can confirm that at the moment 6 players have been invited. Yoki, Freezy, Joby, and are at the moment for Invictus Relic, and for the randoms Megumi, Rodi, and Absolute XM. So one teammate for each. it does seem that Arda Styler will join. He has been invited, and it seems that he will join now. Yep, it does. It is Arda Styler. We just need to wait for one more, the random member. It's already 9:40 pretty much, and only one map has been played. This has been delayed for a long time. Yoki is saying that he's lagging a bit, so is it really smart for him to host then? Because the rule does say that if the host is lagged, that it should be changed. However, if both teams are okay with it, then we really can't make that decision for them. And it does seem that Yoki shut down his stream. Could it be temporarily? Will he watch only the random's point of view from now on? Because Roddy is still streaming and we don't have Dingo Boy in there. So is it everything okay with him? Oh, Lenovo has updated its power outage. He is coming back. Okay. But Yoki has now streamed again, so we can still see his point of view, which is very good. The more the better. Thankfully there are only 244 matches, since this one is taking a bit longer than usual. We all know that power outage can happen, internet can just disconnect, so we also need to think about that. We are still waiting then for Dingo Boy to get his power back. In 40 minutes that it should have started, we only had one race, and that was Clockwork Wumpa, where the team random lost by 3 points against Invictus Relic Platinum. This wait is a very long one, I apologize for that. I wish we could make it faster. If that were to happen, that the randoms can't get their 4th member, they can still play with 3, with no mods of course. However, the 4th member automatically gets 8th place, or if it's cancelled, both teams can find another date with the final 5 maps played. Or if they can't, Invictus really get the maximum number of points for the rest of the maps. I don't want that to happen, so let's hope that we can get it. And we do get,
Weil Dingo Boy noch reinkommen muss. Dingo Boy ist nämlich gerade erst wieder online gekommen, weil sein Saft irgendwie abgeschalten wurde. Warum auch immer.
maybe, not yet.
Ne, ich bin auch bei Vodafone und hat auch gerade Probleme. Hashtag Bann, absolut. Bin ich für.
Vodafone hat gefühlt jede Woche immer Probleme.
Ja, das
We
stimmt
did
wohl.
get another point of view that's from
Willst du mich
Ernest
flacken?
Tyler and an Invictus Relic member.
Oh,
So
tu es
we
noch
have
schlimmer.
2 point of views
Dingo
from the
Boy!
randoms and 2 point of views from
Woohoo!
Invictus Relic.
Dingo Boy, Dingo Boy, Dingo Dingo Boy, Dingo Boy, oh Dingo Boy, oh Dingo Dingo Boy. Guten Morgen.
And it seems that Dingo Boy came here.
Jetzt geht's
So
rund.
now we
Let's
just
go,
have
guys.
to wait for everyone to be ready. And it seems that
What?
Invictus Relic
Dingo Boy
Jokic
isn't
has
even
started.
ready and he pressed start. Na gut, okay.
Could have started earlier because Dingo hasn't clicked ready. Hopefully he will be ready.
Dann wird's ja wohl auch stimmen, ne?
Das ist eine Lüge.
And it seems the Dingo Boy stream is still lagging a bit.
Ah,
Hopefully
that's
that will
echt.
be fixed soon. Otherwise
Ah,
we can
nein.
focus
Bitte
on
bleib
the
hier.
other racers. We are now switched to Yoki and Roddy's point of view, or Dawn.
Und sag, ich höre Freezy auch gerade einfach so nebenbei einfach fressen.
Invictus Relic and
Gönn
the
dir auf
randoms
den Nacken, Bruder.
captains. Yoki. Will he go for the speed ghost? No, he won't. But Megumi has went for the speed ghost at the random member.
Megumi
And
hat den
he
Speed
is
Ghost
now
gemacht.
in very good position in first place. Speed ghosts are allowed and
Megumi
Yoki
hat
gets
aber auch einen Fehler
scorched.
gemacht. Ich habe eine Rocket.
And this is very, very
Ich wurde
hard now.
platt, ich wurde
on
platt
Invictus
gesquished.
Relic.
Wow. Joby hat mich platt gesquished
The
und jetzt habe ich ihn
Megumi
aus Versehen eine Rakete
Bandicoot
reingedrückt.
is far in the first
Hä, wer
place.
war's dann? Du hast mich nämlich jetzt nächstens überholt.
While Yoki's struggling a bit. But it seems that
Wow.
it's very, very tight at the back.
Perfekt.
As well as
Nein, er
as
hat
well on
nicht
the
Platz.
front.
Wurde von der
We
Maske
have
getroffen.
Roddy's point of view, which he's in front.
Just this
But
one
now,
clutch here in front of me.
how much in front? He's in second place.
No,
Ah,
it's
and he
not.
lost fire.
Fuck.
This isn't good. Yoki is still in the sixth
Yeah,
place.
it's
He's
my
trying to
crate,
catch up. Will
Get in front of him.
Will Roddy go for the speed ghost? No, he won't.
Thank God.
But it seems that the Megumi has went for the speed ghost because Megumi is so far in the
I
first
think he lost his
place.
fire.
We have top 4 are Megumis,
Thank God. We got top 3. Don't use items.
so that could mean that the randoms are in top 4
we got top 4,
position,
thank God.
which is very, very impressive. That could change the points
I'm taking safer
total
roads.
for the rest of the game week. Oh, what will happen now? Will Invictus be able to catch up and will the randoms be able to keep their positions? They are in a very good lead right now. Very, very good lead. The third lap has begun for some.
Ich habe mein Schild übrigens gezündet. Gerade verworfen. TNT links.
Yoki Sakurai getting Sayukri, Jesus Christ, Alois.
TNT immer noch in der Mitte nach dem Abschwung links und rechts.
He's just now shuffling the items, trying to get something good. Oh, and the clock has been used. Most
Oh,
likely,
fuck.
a big strike member has used it.
Fantastic.
But that has screwed
Yeah,
over
but I don't think we're gonna keep it.
the randoms.
Yoki is... It's a...
That's very good question because this map has STPs all over the place. So
Go
how
ahead,
much
you're
did it
still in
slow
front.
the
We're-
randoms? And how much did it slow
I don't
the
think we can
Invictus
lose
Relic
top
members?
2, actually.
Roddy keeping that
Nein.
second place. Megumi is just so far ahead of everyone in the first place. This is surely a win for the randoms now.
Absolut hat eine Bombe nach
Two
hinten
more
geworfen.
laps.
Vor dem Ziel.
A lot
Hinter-
can
nee, hinter dem
happen,
Ziel.
mistakes can
Wie immer.
happen, item hit can
Bin
happen,
knapp hinter Absolut. Der hat, glaube ich, auch gerade Fire verloren. Wow! Fuck.
and it's very, very rough for the Invictus Relic players.
Alter, das kann nicht sein. Was machen die denn? Ich drop
The
ne...
Megumi
Obwohl,
is
nee, kann
being
ich
in
nicht.
top
Scheiße.
4. Oh, it seems that Yoki is now in 4th place.
Absolut hat Feuer verloren.
This is very vital, very, very vital for Invictus Relic. This could change the point distribution for the rest of the... Oh, it seems that Roddy lost fire. How in front is the Indigo Boy is now in 2nd place. Roddy getting... It seems that the random teams are in top 3 at the moment. Invictus Relic need to somehow catch them up. Or
yeah,
at
but
least
I'm
get
like
their
super
4th
close to
member in
bingo
the
here,
8th
so
place.
I'm not gonna risk it. We're just gonna go safe.
Are you sure? I mean, you can put one of you can go wide. I lost fire, but that doesn't matter. If one of you can go wide to start placing items.
The difference between 4 and 3 is pretty. It's not that big.
Okay.
It can be caught if Roddy or Dingo Boy get itemed, hit a beak or a TNT or something.
Useless
Will that
items.
happen? We are now at the end, and he does get hit by a TNT, but he explodes it on Roddy. But it's on the end. It won't matter, and it doesn't matter. They get top 3, the randoms. What a turnaround!
Scheiße.
What a turnaround! So that's 10, 8,
wow.
6, that's 24. And Absolute exam, that's 24, that plus 4 is 28 points compared to 11. Wow, 28 points for the randoms. They really are a force to be reckoned with.
Lassen wir nicht, das können wir immer noch machen. Es sind noch 4 Rennen übrig.
So now the points are 46 for the randoms, and for the Invictus Relic it's 32. The difference is 14 points in favor of the randoms. Let me remind you that the randoms were losing in the first map by 3 points, and now they lead by 14. They almost got the top 4. This is very impressive for the randoms, and now they have the third map, their pick as well, Deep Sea Driving. Will they get even bigger point difference? Wow, wow, wow. Very impressive from the randoms. Invictus Relic need to catch up. Their group is very, very hard. One of the second hardest in my opinion for the league. Now the teams are preparing. Oh, it seems that the Invictus Relic had changed. It's not Arda style, it's Illfire rules now. And the race has begun. They have clicked already.
Bis auf Megumi habe ich noch nie, obwohl Absolute ist okay eigentlich. Megumi ist ein guter Spieler, Roddy habe ich bisher noch nicht gehört, ist aber so halbwegs gut. Und Dingo Boy eigentlich genauso. Also eigentlich müssten wir die von der Pace her mindestens teilen.
For me, one of the
Platz 1,
most
2, dann hatten die jetzt
logical
eben
map
Platz 1
choices
bis
by the
3.
randoms.
Wir können
We
da
know
definitiv
that their
noch was
members are very
rausreißen
good
aus
at
den
the
letzten 4 Rennen.
map.
Wir müssen uns jetzt wirklich
They
mal
love the
anstrengen.
map. In
Weil das
fact,
auf Electron war eben ein bisschen Pech, tatsächlich halt auch.
could this be
Aber
very
da können wir nichts
negative
für-
for
da
the
können wir
Invictus
nichts für.
Relic, especially after that huge loss in the second map? They need to get it back.
Lieber Chat,
close
wenn ihr
the
immer
game.
noch nicht begriffen habt, dass ich nicht alleine
Try to
bin,
win
dann
the
bitte.
game match 1. Something, anything. But the randoms could increase their lead by a lot in this map as well. Let's see. The match
So,
has
konzentriert
started.
euch auf die Räder. Ich nenne sie jetzt einfach so.
The early
Okay.
lead means nothing when everyone is first. Let's see how they dodge the blades in the tunnel section. This is the most important part, let me remind you.
Ich bin vor Megumi. Und ich versuche Megumi jetzt gleich abzufacken bei der Shortcut. Erwischt!
And it does seem that he activated the shield, so he'll be able to dodge the blades now. He dodges them even without having to need a shield, he dodges them all. It seems that Megumi has taken it
Shit.
as well. And members of the Invictus Relic got hit.
Absolut hat Feier.
While Roddy is in first place, taking it way too easily. He enjoys the map a lot. We know that top 3 are again Megumis. This is again the randoms, and he dodges it perfectly as well this time. So close. He knows that map a lot. He's very good at it.
Fuck,
It seems that one of the
used
second place
bomb.
Megumi got hit by Vicar and has fallen.
Einer von denen ist eine
He'll
Flash,
probably
in
be
eine
catch
Flashbang
up now
gefahren.
because he doesn't have the fast bull fire,
Ich hab eine Maske.
Es war absolut,
which is
absolut, hat
very
aber auch ein grünes
important.
Schild.
But the road is just going at it anyway. Now we are back to Yoki. He's in third place.
Oh, der erste
So
wurde von irgendwas getroffen.
can he get
Ich werde von
second
einer Rakete
place?
verfolgt.
Oh,
Ich
it seems that the second
glaube,
place Megumi got
Flash
hit
direkt am Anfang
again.
des Tunnels
And
links.
Coco got hit as well. This is a lot of things happening at the same time. Ooh, what a dodge by Yoki as well. This is
Sorry.
so fast. Everything is going
Happens.
so fast. It's very
Einer
hard
von denen
to
hat ein Schild.
catch what's going on. The road is still going strong in deep sea driving. He just can't lose on the map. He dodged the blade every single
Einer von denen
time,
wurde schon wieder getroffen.
but will now Yoki do
Und
it as
nochmal
well?
getroffen. TNT direkt am Anfang des Tunnels am Boostpad.
Ooh, he does dodge it. He needed
Mitte.
it because Dingo
Und ich glaube ganz am Ende des Tunnels auch nochmal eine.
Dingo
Auch in der
Boy
Mitte.
is in second place. It could be very vital
If this guy
if
doesn't
Yoki
hit me,
can actually
like I'm
catch
lapping
him.
someone here.
But we are now back to Roddy.
Yeah, he's got missiles.
Ooh,
Fuck.
and it's unlucky for Yoki. Two beakers like in the middle, and he
Doesn't
fell
matter.
down the hole. He didn't
Perfect
get
run.
hit by the beaker, but he did get. He tried to dodge it, but he fell on the
Auch eine Flash.
floor.
Oh, okay, ich habe
So-
links erwischt. Einen von denen.
Very unfortunate,
Mit der
very
Flash,
very
die ich gedodgt
unfortunate.
hab.
But
Ich hab den
congratulations
TNT, ich
to
glaub, die in
Roddy
der
for
Mitte des
dodging the
Tunnels,
blades every
mitten im
single
Tunnel.
time. And it seems that they get top 2, which is a guaranteed win. Yoki gets the third place. Absolute is looking to get fourth place, as well as Megumi fifth, which could mean another 17-point difference. Easy 10-8, 5-4. That's 10-8 is 18, 5-4 is 9. That's 27 and 12. So it's another huge point. They have increased the gap even further. So by my calculations, the current point is 73 for the randoms, 44 for the Invictus Relic Platinum, because Joby and Prizimi can't get 1 points. They can, one gets second, one gets 1, so the difference is 29 at the moment. 29. At the beginning it was -3, now it's +29 for the randoms. They are running away with it. It seems that does it seem that Invictus Relic are changing their players again, because this time now it's Oxide Station. With Illfire Rules has left the lobby. I didn't see who Yoki invited. So what will now happen? That is very interesting question. Another team, are they inviting their players? Will Illfire Rules join back? Will Arda Styler join again for the Oxide Station? This is seriously taking way too long. 1 hour into the match, only 3 maps have been played. We really need to. He did. Arda Styler has joined back. Invictus Relic. have switched back to Arda Styler. And the match has started, they have clicked ready. The countdown has begun.
Weiter
And we are
was.
now in the loading screen.
Jungs.
We
Ja, jetzt ja. Dings.
let me
ich
let
find
me
das
just repeat
eigentlich sogar
again
echt ein bisschen
that
unfair, wenn
the
ich ehrlich
randoms are
bin.
winning by 29 points with 3 more maps. Oxide, Barin and Cortex Castle.
Nein.
It's going
also
to be
jein.
very hard
also
to
jetzt,
catch
das
them.
letzte Rennen, ja,
29
auf
points
Elektron
difference
hatten
in
wir halt
3
ein bisschen
maps.
Pech.
That's not easy to catch up.
Megumi gefühlt 4-mal Platz gefahren und dann war ich schon.
Invictus Relic need points
Machen.
in the last 3 match races. They absolutely need it. The randoms are doing a great job, especially in the final, the last 2 races. Both Electron and Deep Sea Driving. But will they now do the same?
Was hast du gesagt?
It has begun.
Weiß ich nicht.
It seems that one of them has kept the intro scene, which I don't know why.
Bin
But
zwar
the race has
angespannt, aber
begun.
ich kann fahren.
They are all taking the items, all of them, and they all took it, but it seems that they already got hit.
Nach der Nudel.
And all of them got hit at the same time, in the same place as well. It's incredible, this match. Now they have the mass. Ooh, what a dodge by Roddy. He hit Yoki Sakurai. Sayukri, fucking hell, I'll never get the name right. And it does seem that the Megumis are in top 2, so the randoms are in top 2. Yoki is in the 7th position. Will he catch up? He does get in 6th position. The blue, he has the blue map. Will he get hit by an item? Will he place an
I'm in front
item?
of you, Absolute.
He got the item. The rockets. Now they just need to hope that the Megumis mess up, because this is not good for Invictus Relic. But Yoki Sayuki did get a hit on the opposing member,
Absolut abgeschossen.
meaning it's going to be very rough for the Absolute member. But he also got another hit. Now he gets 2nd place.
Hey.
What
Ich habe ihn
happened?
nochmal mit der Bombe erwischt, glaub ich.
Did he?
Hat sich
And
nämlich
the
gut
orb
angehört.
has been
Nitro auf
fired
dem
as
Pad
well. There is
vor
a
dem
TNT on
großen Pad.
STP.
Ich hab
What is going on? The Megumi is so far in the first place. Roddy with the blue shield. Oh, and Yoki lost fire. He bumped. But he will. The other Megumi also.
Shit.
And it seems that they are now 3 and 4. The 2nd place Megumi got hit. There is a red-green beaker here, but he gets a blue shield.
And it hit me. The orb hit me. Fantastic.
Now onto the
Eng nach
Roddies,
diesem engen Pass.
or Yoki's now again.
Nitro recht in der Mitte vor dem Ziel.
We are now back to Dingo Boys. He's doing pretty decently in 4th place. It seems that 1st place has messed up somewhere. He got hit. What happened? The 2nd place Invictus player will be able to catch him up. The randoms are currently 1, 3 and 4. Arda Styler has a lot of catching up to do. And it seems that the 3rd place Megumi is just on the back of his tail. Yoki is doing decently. A lot of lost blue fires because of the items and minor mistakes. It seems the Roddy lost fire. Yoki actually hit him with the bomb. That's great hit. What a great hit by him.
Yoki hit.
Flasche nach diesen Boxen links und rechts und Boxen links und rechts nach der Kurve.
And he didn't fire an absolute XM, which is interesting. But it does
Absolut
mean
hat
that the
Josef
Invictus Relic
verloren.
are 2 and 3, and he gets hit by a rocket. This is what happens when you don't hit an
Shit,
opposing. Will he lose blue fire because he didn't have reserves?
Yep.
That's the interesting question. Ooh, that is very tight, very risky from Yoki. He almost banged the wall again, and he still
Spinning
didn't
tap.
lose the reserves, and he gets hit by a rocket or a bomb and loses it. But we are now the Arda Styler. He is incomparably in second position, as well as the Megumi in first. They are running away with it.
Fuck.
We are now to Roddy, who tries to
I got
catch
a
up.
bubble.
He does have blue fire, while Yoki in fourth place doesn't. So he could catch up in theory, or is
I'm
the
all
gap just
mess.
too
I'm a
big?
fucking mess here. But I kept blue fire somehow. Fuck.
Oh,
I hit
what
the wall.
happened to Roddy? He hit the top of the ceiling, which made him lose fire. That's very unfortunate, but this is the final lap, which means that he won't be able to catch it. So the first is
Absolut
Megumi,
machen
while the
Fehler.
second is Arda Styler. The third place
Oder
will
gibt mir irgendein
most
gutes
likely
Item
go
jetzt noch
to
kommen? Ah,
Absolute
shit. Hinter mir
MX,
ist jemand von mir.
while the fourth is Yoki. Fifth
Stoppt mir
is
nicht direkt vor
Roddy.
dem Ziel.
Sixth,
Eng
so
gleich
that's
lass ich
1,
los.
3, 5 for the randoms. 1,
Ja,
3,
und Roddy war hinter
5,
mir. Jetzt.
7. So that's 16,
Gut, wir haben verloren.
20, and I think it's 22 points.
Also punktemäßig können wir nicht mehr aufholen.
I'm not sure, I think it is 22 points. We'll see when the production
Ne,
puts
Freezy,
it.
es sind noch 2 Rennen.
Which does mean that it's 17 points for the Invictus Relic. The current
Ja, wenn,
points
dann
are
fahren wir auch aus Ehre mit.
95 to 61, which
Müssen wir
is
halt sowieso.
34 point difference with 2 final maps. Only top 4 in
Ja,
both races
okay.
can make them win because it's 19
Also.
points. Over 38 overall can now be
Ja,
swing.
nein, es war jetzt nicht böse gemeint, Sascha.
This is
Nur,
huge.
war mich
The
irritiert, dass Freezy
randoms
jetzt halt einfach gehen will.
came back in the final 3 just like that. It does seem that I did get it right. 95 to 61. The randoms are an extremely good team. And Illfire Rules came back for the Invictus Relic, and they seem to replace one of their other member. I think it was Freezy Me. Oof. And the next map is Barren Ruins. Wait, somebody left, and who is going back? Illfire Rules, yeah, he's coming. I don't know what happened. The match should start soon. He did join now. So the current Invictus Relic members in this race are Yoki Sayukri, Joby, Arda Styler, and Illfire Rules. If they can get a top 4 in Barren Ruiz, that could be massive. Absolutely massive.
Megami startet.
And the race has begun. The countdown reached 0 and we can start.
Wir müssen jetzt wirklich gucken, dass wir entweder dieselbe Platzierung kriegen
You need to.
oder dass wir 1 bis 4
Barren
machen.
Ruiz is a
Oder
very
vielleicht auch 1
tricky
bis 3. Ich
map.
weiß nicht, ob das
It's
vielleicht
very
schon
hard to
reichen
catch
würde.
up if you get hit at the beginning.
Versucht euer Bestes. Und der
So the beginning is very important
achtet auf die Items
for
und
both
vor allem
teams.
auf den Eis auf die Items gucken.
This is honestly. It could mean who gets again more points than the other team. It's the 5th map, there is one more. That final map is Cortex Castle. How will
Wie viele Punkte
the
liegt
both
der
teams
hinten? Fragt
use
Leni.
the ball pit
Da er es gerade dokumentiert, ich kann es nicht. Leider,
trap in this
nebenbei.
map?
Ich kenne mich mit dem Tool auch nicht aus.
And the race has started. Both every single player getting items, some better than the
Okay,
other.
ich gehe für die zweite Box. Sehr schön. Ich droppe eine TNT eng vor dem Boostpad.
They did use the ball pit.
Ich aktiviere die Kugel.
But
Und dann noch
Did it
Flask
hit
links
anyone?
bei dem Boostpad nach der Pipe.
it seems that
Machen
Yoki
Backflip
and
Bomb.
Roddy are just neck and neck. With
Hab ein Item
Yoki
gekriegt,
just
Ehre.
taking the slide. Oh, and
Glaub
it
ich-
seems
ja, ich
that
glaub, was auf
he
der
got the
Abkürzung
shield and
Boostpad.
hit Yoki.
Never mind!
This is so.
Aber ich droppe trotzdem nach der Abkürzung mit TNT.
And Roddy just now rolling away with it.
TNT eng bei dem Eis. Wow, Flasche mittig nach dem Pad.
We are now. It's Yoki
Kugel
is in
aktiviert.
second place. He is behind. Not that far, but it could mean a huge difference.
Die haben sich gegenseitig abgeschossen.
And an orb
Ich
has
mache
been
nochmal eine Backflip Bomb.
activated.
Aber ich habe nicht getroffen,
So
leider.
but
kann nichts auf die
Roddy
Abkürzung
in
nehmen.
first place does
Ja,
have a
auf
green
der-
shield
eine
available
Abkürzung
which
zur
he
Flasche.
can use when he
TNT immer noch eng
wants.
bei dem Eis. Orb kommt.
And the
Backflip
difference
Bomb.
between 1 and 2 is still
Kugel ist
not
aktiviert.
that big. Anything can happen. Oh, what a hit! Yoki got hit just by a bomb. I don't know which ones. That was
No.
incredible. And it does seem that he dodges it. We are now to Arda Styler. In fourth place. The difference between 2 and 1 is now way too big for them to catch up. But the rest of the position should be doable. Yoki in second, and Arda gets hit in fourth place and loses his fourth position. This is very huge by randoms getting those positions and more points. Their item usage in this match has been phenomenal. To say, oh, what? It's so unlucky
Ding.
getting hit by all those
Die
items.
Kugel ist nicht aktiviert. Ich aktiviere sie aber.
Yoki's
Flasche
trying
links bei dem
so
Boostpad nach
hard,
der Halfpipe.
but it might not make a difference.
Flasche in
We
der
are
Mitte
now
vor dem
at the
Boostpad
end.
vor der nächsten Halfpipe.
And Roddy did get first place. Yoki will get the second place. Megumi most likely
TNT auf der
third.
Abkürzung, Flasche nach der Abkürzung. Ich bin drin.
Will in the randoms get 1-3-4, and they do get 1-3-4. That's 10-6-5. That's 21 points already. Dingo Boy is at the last place, and he does get the last place. That's 22 points. 22 points more for the randoms. Which does mean that the Invictus Relic gets 17 points again. So as things stand, it's 117 to 78, 39 point difference. This has been phenomenal by the randoms. They are running the show, especially those second and third wins, where they got plus 17 and plus 16 on 2 maps. In my opinion, just ruined any chances for Invictus Relic to catch up. While the difference with map 1, 4 and 5 is very minor. It's -3, +5 and +5. But still doable, but match 2 and 3 completely eliminated Invictus Relic from this match. They didn't get a lot of points. But we are on to the final map, Cortex Castle. Can they get more points and then try to win the other matches? is ready now. The match has started. The countdown has started. And it has now started. We are in the loading screen for the matches.
Schwächsten Member von Invictus Relic. Das ist halt Tatsache, also jetzt nicht böse gemeint. Aber immerhin haben wir uns trotzdem irgendwo wacker geschlagen wie Steine. Nein. Ja, das stimmt. Ich gehe zwar auch davon aus, dass wir richtig Probleme gegen GSC kriegen könnten nächste Woche. Danach das Team aber könnten wir wirklich schlagen. Weil dann haben wir halt erstmal fett auf die Schnauze gekriegt. Und dann kann es halt auch richtig losgehen, you know? Also eventuell.
He hit
Ich gehe für ein Item.
he backspams it instead of firing it forward to hit Megumi. Megumi just going with
Warum
it.
war das eine Backthrow-Bomb? Unlucky. Ich krieg kein Item, ich bin
And Yoki
genau
loses
zwischen den
the
Megumis.
fire.
Ich bin gleich also definitiv Opfer von irgendeinem Fall.
Let's go view the
Hab
others
Kings
a little.
über verloren Fire leider.
Oh,
I got a
Yoki, man, that was unfortunate. That was great hit from Roddy.
I use it.
It was
I use
accidental,
it on
but
Yoki.
great nonetheless. And it does seem that the Megumis
It's okay, I'm right
or the
behind
randoms are 1, 2, 3. They are top 3. This is very, very hard. On Invictus Relic, they need those points. They really, really need them. Oh, and Yoki loses blue fire.
Jo, ich überhole dich.
Loses blue fire on something. I don't know
Und
what.
hab Fire verloren. Und
This
kein
is
Item
very,
gekriegt.
very tough on Yoki.
Oh.
It does seem that Roddy is in
Ja.
first place.
Lol. Ich hab ihn.
Or Dawn,
Keine Ahnung.
whatever you want to
Alexa.
call him. Yoki is in fourth
Ja, ich hatte auch
place.
eine Maske und ich habe ihn angeblich bei mir getroffen. Aber
The
dann
gap
hat
is
er
now
das
huge
auch
between
nicht
3 and
so
4.
angezeigt.
The randoms are just keeping that top 3 place, as we can see in the minimap. That's not what needs to happen. Now Mixed Red need to pray that the randoms lose blue fire, get hit, or just something. The gap is just now too big. It's impossible to catch up without a mistake. The Invictus members are just trying, but they might need the clock. The gap has been shortened a bit between 3 and 4, but will it matter? The other Mixed Relic may also need to catch up a bit. While not having fire is not good. They need blue
zwischen den
fire, they will not be able to
Ich
catch
glaub, mach
up.
mal ein Schild. Hat einer von den Fire verloren? Seems like that. Oder von den Spinden? Nö.
And that's probably going to be it. Well, 4 and 3 are close. This is the final lap. Ooh, it is going to be very close. The top 2 is guaranteed for the randoms. But it does seem that Megumi will get third place.
Megumi,
and he does. So Invictus Relic, the randoms get top 3
nope,
finish
I don't.
with Dingo Boy going to be somewhere. That's 10, 8, 24 points already with Dingo Boy. It could be 25, 26, who knows?
Wir sind ready für die Guillotine.
Which position will it end? The races are now over. It does seem that he gets the same place, which is 10, 8, 24, 26 points more
Also die letzten
for the
Rennen lief das
randoms.
nicht so
They
gut.
won this war comfortably again. Just incredible performance by the randoms. Really, really incredible. We will now show you the final scores. It's 143 to the randoms. while Invictus Relic get 91 points. Difference is 52 points. 133 points, that's a lot for the first. This is huge. The randoms are now winning their group with 143 points, but Invictus Relic are second with 91 points. Wow. This group is seriously so hard now. GSC Red and Bike Red still need to play. Who knows what will happen there? And the next game match for both teams, for the randoms is Biker Veterans, and for Invictus Relic fucking GSC Red. Two very hard matches. Anyway, that has been it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed those two 4v4 league matches. There should still be Group A should be finished, Group B didn't even start, Group D didn't even start, and Group C should finish there. So there is still much more races for Game Week 1. Hopefully by the end of the Game Week 1 they've all been played, so that there are no complications. Anyway, see you later guys. Thanks again to Lenovias for this production, it has been amazing. Go follow him on Twitch or anything you want. Anyway, see you later guys for the next live commentary.